What's up? It has been, what, 3-4 months now? No, probably like 6. It's probably like 6 months since I've made a video. Lots been going on. Bought a house, came with a new garage. 3 months since I've been doing this garage, and that'll be another video. I'm still working on it. Still have quite a bit left to do, honestly. Still gotta do the floor. Actually, the floor is really it. Everything else is basically done. I even got a heater and air conditioning in this thing. I got a bunch of new, I don't know, I'll throw some pictures up on the screen now so you can kind of see what it looked like when I bought it. Yeah, I mean, as you can see now, it was, you know, a shell. I mean, there was nothing in it. It was basically a concrete slab and 4 walls. There wasn't even lights in here. The light bulbs that was in here didn't work. So it's been fun. It's been a different experience. You know, I work on cars. I play with cars. I don't really do a lot of the home improvement stuff, but it was a great learning experience and a lot of fun. So we're about done with that. I have new toys, new projects. I don't know if you can see it behind me. No, that's, you might be able to see it a little bit, just a little bit. Got a 98 Corvette, and then the purpose of the video today is the big red truck in the background. It's a 99 F-250. I bought it, it was cheap. The goal with this truck is to basically clean it up a little bit, fix some of the odds and ends that are wrong. Basically getting it ready to sell. I want to make some money on this truck. It's far too big for anything that I'm going to need to use it for. I think it's got a 6-inch lift kit on it, 37-inch tires. It was in Illinois, so it's pretty rusty. So we're going to try to pretty that up a little bit before I try and move it out of here. I'll take you over there and show you. So this is it. Look at all that nice rust. It's beautiful. But it's huge. I don't need anything that big. So we're gonna clean her up, get her ready to move. It does have the 7.3 power stroke. Mechanically it's solid, but visually it could use some help. So if you notice, the exhaust is non-existent. I don't know if it's too dark to see. The hangers blew off there. And someone just welded this piece of pipe and cut off the muffler. It's not pretty. And then obviously the frame and everything's pretty, it's not too bad, honestly. It's just got some surface rust everywhere. The bed was terrible. I can't lift it up. It's too heavy. But I just bought this plastic bed liner, which I'm not a fan of plastic bed liners. I think they're probably worse for the truck than anything, but I thought it would at least make it look a little bit better in there. So we did that. I'm going to finish that here shortly. You can see more rust there. Here's the real rough spot. Cab corner's gone. And then on every one of these doors, the inside here is just rusted out. I don't know what caused that. Well, I do know what caused it, but I don't know how you'd let it get that bad. But whoever had it before me did, so we're gonna make do and try and pretty it up. I know a new door is far too expensive, so I'm not gonna mess with that, but somebody did go through the trouble of, you know, upgrading the front end a little bit, putting too big of a lift on it. I don't know why you'd need something this tall, but if it's what you like, it's what you like. All right, back in the garage. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is finish that bed liner. I got the tailgate to put on, kind of get the stuff under the rail. Probably won't film that because there's really no reason to show you putting a piece of plastic on a tailgate. I got a new exhaust from Diamond Eye that we're gonna put on. Basically, it's a 4-inch turbo back. Cheapest I could get. I don't need nothing fancy here. We got some black 4-inch oval steps. We're going to replace those factory running boards. This is actually going to be a two-part video. This video is not going to be real action-packed, more of just an update video. I am going to continue making videos. Obviously, it's going to be a good year. Got lots to do. Corvette stuff. Got to finish the Mustang. Going to do this truck, and then whatever else just kind of comes up. But today, I don't know. We'll get done what we can. And like I said, I got a bunch of other stuff that's going to be showing up in the next couple days, mainly repair items. For example, needs a clock spring, needs door lock actuators. The AC needs some work. It's got some vacuum blend door issues. I got some rubberized undercoating and some rust reformer we're going to do underneath. I may do that today, I don't know. Like I said, just kind of fix it up a bit, and then I'm going to move it out. I'm going to trade it for something else. Maybe sell it. Probably it'll be another truck, because I need to have a truck around here. But yeah, it's fun to look at. It's 10 years ago. This is the truck everybody would have wanted. Where I grew up. Now I feel kind of obnoxious even owning it. Still fun though. So let me get busy on that and see how far we get. Alright, this tailgate should be pretty straightforward. You take out the Torx head bolts in the tailgate. You lay this big plastic piece down. You got some plastic washers and put it back together, I assume. Turns out you don't take them all out. Wish the whole thing was that easy. I bought some cheap Pro Max steps. They weren't the cheapest thing in the world, nor were they the most expensive. I'm not looking to spend big dollars, but these look pretty good. So unbox these and throw them on. Ain't bad. They're significantly lighter than I thought they'd be, but if they work, I'm happy. Ain't it pretty? Anyway, we gotta yank those out and hope that everything comes out nicely. And it keeps getting dark on me. There it goes. All right, let's see what happens here. I think they're going to come out, but you're not going to be able to watch because I can't get the camera to focus down here. So when I come back, this should be all off. All right, so I got the passenger side off. Look at that big hole. Actually, surprisingly, it all came off pretty easy, with one exception. There was there was a bolt in that hole up there. Ended up having to kind of rip that out. Luckily, the new ones bolt there, which is the second mount, there, and back here. You probably can't see it. There it goes. Either way, again, bad lighting, don't have a light on me, so I'll show you what it looks like after it's done here. Alright, got those on. It's actually fairly easy. They look pretty good. I'll give it that. Yeah, not too bad. They're really light. There's actually only two brackets. Here and here. 3 bolts in the back, 2 in the front, 2 on the other side of each bracket, and it's pretty sturdy. So I'm gonna do the other one off camera again, just mainly because it's easier that way, and it's getting a little dark. It is still what, March? Yeah, it's March, so it still gets dark a little bit early here in Indiana, but anyway, we'll get the other one on and probably call it quits for part 1 of the 2-part F-250 build. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it. I'm just trying to beautify it a little bit. So I'm tossing around the idea of painting these beadlock simulators that obviously were chrome at one point, and it's all came off. Thought about painting those red to match the truck. You know, that pop value. I personally wouldn't like it, but who knows? Somebody might. I don't know. Tossing ideas around, but anyway, let me get the other side on and wrap this up. All right, so that was interesting. The driver's side was much worse than the passenger side, simply because of all the rust. What? There's like 5 brackets from the factory running boards. 3 out of those 5 had 1 bolt that was so bad, basically I had to rip it off. Yeah, it's not good. The back bracket on the new step is being held in through a very thin piece of metal, kind of in the, it's not good. So what I may end up having to do is go into the store, grabbing a piece of some steel and kind of welding a plate in, just to keep it sturdy enough that I'm not worried about me or a future owner stepping on it and it breaking off, because that would just be embarrassing. So that may get fixed. So that's it for basically part 1 of the Super Duty here. The next one, I've got some door lock actuators, I've got the clock spring, third signal stalk, the multi-function switch, whatever you want to call it, some other odds and ends, I don't know. Basically just, like I said, getting it cleaned up so I can flip it. I don't know what I'm going to buy, don't know what I'm going to trade for, but I don't want to sell a piece of junk, which is kind of what I bought, but you know, I got it for a good price. It did have a busted brake line. I had already fixed that before I started filming. Honestly, I should have been filming the entire time I've been working on my new shop. I think that would have made for some decent videos, but it was cold. I don't like the cold, so it's finally warming up. Like I said, it's now March. It's still 46 degrees out right now, which this time of year, that's not too bad. And then, like I said, I've also got a new AC/heat pump that I installed this past weekend, so I can't really complain about it being cold anymore. But I finally got to the point now where, you know, I can start tinkering with some cars again, making some videos, because like I said in prior videos, I really enjoy making these, you know, see where it goes, I guess you could say. But anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time.